It's finally here, from dinosaurs to an all-new mode of transport. Here's everything new in Fortnite Season 5. Previously on Fortnite, a massive comet fell to Earth and changed the world map, leaving pop rocks scattered everywhere. Thanos ran amok for a whole week, killing gazillions, and new sprays were added to the store. What a rollercoaster Season 4 truly was. And now Epic's back at it with Season 5, containing more colourful and bizarre curiosities than a 10-year-old's pockets. There are things to drive, things to search, things to shoot, and things to just stand still and look at going, why are there dinosaurs over there? Well, that is until someone headshots you. Let's mark the occasion of Season 5's release by taking a look at everything it contains, from skins to new areas and small but consequential gameplay tweaks. Getting around on foot was previously your only option in Fortnite, but that's all changed with the all-terrain cart, or ATK to its friends. Found at Paradise Palms and the brand new racetrack just nearby, its flimsy design means it's probably not the ideal vehicle for driving into a mass gunfight. Then again, Robin Hood costumes and disco attire probably don't make the best battle armour, so let's just go with it. A squad of 4 can fit into an ATK, which is handy because you can't drive and shoot at the same time. When you're at the wheel, it's up to your buddies to keep enemies at bay while you hare about and pull off totally intentional daredevil stunts. There's even a Mario Kart-like drift that gives you a speed boost. Haven't spotted any shells yet though. Just when you're getting your head around Fortnite's map, it changes completely. Season 5 brings a totally different look to the southeast end of the island, covering it in sand, affluent apartments, and grand rock formations. What better a place to hunt around for slightly better guns? Get in my inventory, you shiny, shiny treats. There's no pressing reason to explore the desert biome if you're all about the kills, but it's a nice palate cleanser after months of greenery and the odd patch of built-up American wasteland. Gone but not forgotten. You can get to know the ATK's handling behaviour on the racetrack, hunt for loot in the apartment complexes, and there's a decent chance of finding the good stuff here too, if other players don't beat you to it. Or, and this is our favourite, you can run about in a panic pretending to know what you're doing until either the storm kills you or a player does. Gaming's a chance to indulge in a bit of virtual tourism as much as it's about setting high scores and bagging victory royales. So let's take a minute to appreciate the latest tourism hotspots on the map. This great big Viking ship placed atop a waterfall, for example. Ooh, these towering dinosaur models. Ooh. The new Lazy Links golf course towards the north of the island, replacing Anarchy Acres, which you can actually play a round of golf on if you grind the XP required to buy a golf ball. And even the Durr Burger, which briefly made an appearance IRL in the California desert, is back safe and sound, and you can find it just northeast of Pleasant Park. Admittedly, there's not much to actually do when your sightseeing tour takes you there, but it is an indicator of another big addition to the game. Let's talk about that next. Yep, teleportation is totally possible in Fortnite thanks to the appearance of strange rifts. Something odd has happened up in the sky, and the giant cracks running along it resemble these smaller rifts you'll find throughout the map. Stepping into one immediately transports you somewhere else, falling at an alarming rate. We haven't figured out if these rifts can be navigated with any certainty yet, so it's best not to jump into one if you're running from a shrinking storm zone. They're very handy for getting you out of a fight though. Of course there are new skins. As sure as night follows day, a new season of Fortnite shall include fresh dress-up options, and in this case it's especially good news if you're a fan of dressing up like a Norse warrior or a Baywatch bit part. Buying the season pass earns you Huntress and Drift right off the bat, but they have several variations as you work up through the XP ranks. There's Redline at tier 23, a biker who takes head safety very seriously, and Sunstrider at tier 47 in her Hasselhoff-approved lifeguard gear. A bearded military type called Sledgehammer awaits at tier 71, and Pencil Pusher Rook is your reward for reaching tier 87. Finally, tier 100 bags you Ragnarok, and he also has 6 variations to his outfit. Oh well, we better get doing those daily challenges then.
Yo, check this out.
Here's a Season 5 addition that'll actually change the way you play. Storm circles move all over the place late in the game now, so you're never guaranteed to be sitting pretty when the next zone appears. Previously, the storms circled around one specific location, usually quite central, getting smaller and smaller, but focused on one consistent spot. Now that's all thrown out of the window. In zones 7, 8 and 9, the new safe zone might be outside of the current one altogether. Now, where did we leave that ATK? Oh, that's right. Guess we'll set off on foot then. Shotguns are the bread and butter of Fortnite. When you just plain don't like the cut of another player's jib, shotguns always seem to be on hand to dole out rough justice. It's a big deal then when Epic changes the way these humble boomsticks work. Shotgun spread itself is no longer randomised, which means when you fire at exactly the same place, the pellets will land exactly where they did before. They'll also indicate how many pellets actually hit an opponent, which is handy if you have a brain quick enough to process that information in a fight. You young whippersnappers with your brain cells and your fidget spinners, stay off our lawn. Okay, this one isn't earth-shattering, but frankly we got a gutful of earth-shattering in Season 4. Remember when the Earth actually shattered and left big craters everywhere? Exactly. Been there, done that. Let's appreciate this slightly different Victory Royale screen on its own terms. Look, it slows down for a bit just after you win. Isn't that nice? A welcome touch of Hollywood spectacle to the absolute best bit in the game. If only we saw it more often. You've braved the desert, taken on enemies in a glorified golf cart, mastered the new shotgun behaviour, and run from storm to shrinking storm. But are you ready for miscellaneous gameplay tweaks? That's right, Season 5 coincides with the big version 5.0 gameplay update with all sorts of far-reaching, if subtle, changes. Remote explosives have to be attached to objects before they're detonated now, and suppressed SMGs are subject to the same damage drop-off rates as other SMGs. Can you handle more of this? Ready for your paradigm to be shifted even more? The vehicle knockback strength has been lowered on grenades and rocket launchers, while hunting rifles get less aim assist, so they're more like other sniper rifles, and loading times are quicker across the board. Hooray! Thanks for joining us on our seasonal stroll through Fortnite's newest bits. If you enjoyed the video, give us a thumbs up and make us smile. Let us know your favourite additions in the comments below, and that subscribe button's right there to make sure you don't miss more like this video from Logitech G.